Hello guys, welcome back to Let's Play Banjo-Tooie, and we are about to take on the boss of the first level. This is Targetzan's really sacred chamber, and there is another Jiggy in here, just sitting on the floor. But when we approach it, the door will close first, which is always a bad sign in Nintendo platformers. But then Targetzan will appear, and he is basically going to challenge us to a fight, and this is the first boss, Targetzan, the Mayan god of targets. And so what we have to do here is there are targets all along the levels of his body, as you can see, and we have to shoot them out with eggs. He takes 16 hits of those targets, and after you hit so many on a certain layer, it will break, and he will send out these enemies, which are called Magis, that we have to shoot with eggs for now because we do not have a move to attack them. As soon as we've killed the Magis that he has released, first he starts with 1, and then there'll be 2 this time around, 3 the next, and 4 the final. But after we kill all the Magis, he will start spinning again, and if you can see the levels with mouths, the mouths will in fact shoot darts at us, and we don't have a lot of health to lose this early in the game, so we always have to be on a constant moving. These things will save us a bit, but the darts will eventually do damage to them. And that is another layer destroyed. Eventually those little stone barriers will break if they're hit with enough darts, or the Magis don't hit them, but you can get hit by the Magis, as I just was. And he's going to start spinning again, and this is the last layer, and it has almost entirely mouths, so I'm going to get hit pretty badly here. But he only takes 1 more hit, and so if we can just get 1, there we go. We have blown up his last layer. We need to defeat these Magis now without dying. That was really close. But there will be 4 Magis this time, and there's another one. And after we defeat the 4th and final Magi, Targetzan has nothing more left to him. He can't shoot darts at us, and he will now invoke his sacred self-destruct. So we have 3 seconds to get behind one of these barriers, otherwise we will get damaged by the self-destruct. I'm not sure how much damage it does. It does a couple honeycombs worth, but not entirely sure how much. He leaves some health behind, and he leaves that Jiggy. And that is all we can do in Targetzan's temple. And I believe that might be the last of what we can do in our first run of Mayhem Temple. Let me just quickly check our totals here. Yeah, that looks about right. We are missing a Jinjo that we could probably get, but I'm not entirely sure where he is right now. So we might just get him on a return trip. But for now, we are done with Mayhem Temple, and if I can get on out of here, we can go and unlock the next level, which is actually one of my more favorite levels, even though the missions kind of suck, but it's an interesting concept. And to be honest, I don't know the best way out of here, and frankly, I'm not entirely sure how to get anywhere from any point inside Targetzan's temple, but I believe we are actually getting closer. Man, I don't know where that last Jinjo is. I know the other Jiggies we can't get yet, and we already have the other stuff, and there's one Cheeto page we can't get yet, but that one Jinjo kind of bothers me a bit. I'm not entirely sure where he is. Oh wait, actually no, I do know where he is. He is on top of the kickball stadium, and we cannot get him yet. So we are in fact done with Mayhem Temple for now anyway, and so we will exit the level the fastest way we can and head straight for Jiggy Wiggy's temple and to the next level, which we will indeed start this video. but we probably won't get much progress done. Although, you never know. Luckily, though, Jiggy Wiggy's temple is right here. We need 4 Jiggies to get in. We should have 9 or 10. We have 10. I keep forgetting we got that one for saving the only white Jinjo. So that's going to throw me off for the rest of the game, because I'm not used to getting an extra Jiggy that early. But if we walk right on over here, we have the second puzzle. And the second puzzle, just a bit harder, although it's still pretty easy. I'd say to tackle these puzzles, especially if you're not good at doing puzzles, get all the outer edge pieces first and then worry about the inner pieces. You can kind of follow the pattern if you watch the pieces carefully, or with the inner pieces just guess and check. You have plenty of time. I mean, I still had 79 seconds left when I completed that. So we have completed Jiggy Wiggy's challenge number 2, and he will show us the way. And in fact, I am rather excited for this level. No, not necessarily the level, but basically progressing farther onto the Isle of Hags, because I do like this game so much more than Kazooie, or the original. But that's all I'll say for now. There's a lot of cool mechanics in this game, a lot of neat stuff. I thought it'd be a good game to show, but I wanted some backstory. You might have seen some notes there. That is another new addition to there are notes, Jinjos, possibly extra honeycomb pieces, Cheeto pages, and there's some other stuff too that is in the overworld that was not in the overworld of Kazooie. For example, there's a Mumbo and a Humba Wumba, and there was not a Mumbo on the outside world in Grunty's lair. But that area that they just showed is called the plateau, and to get there we need to come up here and kill that guy and grip grab over to this ledge. You do need grip grab to move on, because this is the only way to get to the plateau before you open up the silo for it. So on through here we will arrive at the plateau. Not too much in between to do. I will grab these notes, and then we are actually going to be introduced to that big giant honey hive over there before we start the next level, which is Glitter Gulch Mine. I will open the silo here for easy transport, and over here we have a move. There are also moves on the outside world, but they are only for certain things, and this is the first of them. We need 45 notes. We have 110. We are now going to learn to shoot fire eggs. Yes, there are new types of eggs in this game. No longer are we just stuck with Robin's eggs. We have red fire ones now, and we get 50 of these, even though we have 100 regular ones. And basically he's just telling us how to change eggs and stuff. You hit the R button to change eggs, but just like that we should have 50 fire eggs already, and I'll probably switch to those now. Over here we have some notes, and back here we will in fact have an empty honeycomb behind one of these posts. Yes, this one over here. So we now have 4 empty honeycombs, and we are going to go inside of here and meet another new character. And this new character is actually one of my favorite characters in the Banjo-Tooie world, but she doesn't really do much. She is Honeybee, and we come here to exchange our empty honeycombs for extra full honeycombs. And so, as you can see in the back, she has, I think, 4 or 5 extra honeycombs, but you have to keep bringing more. So I believe the first time we bring 3 to her, and then we have to collect 5 more before we will get another one. So it's not like Kazooie, it's not every 6. I believe she wants, oh, I have enough for 2. Apparently it is 1 and then 3. So I'm going to get 2 extra pieces, one for 1 extra empty honeycomb and one for 3. And we will throw them to her, and she is going to give us 2 extra pieces of life, which is going to help a lot. Right there, you can see down in the bottom left-hand corner, she needs 5 empty honeycombs, and we have 0 left. So the next time we get 5, we will be sure to stop on by. But that is about it for now. We are going to quick jump into the next level, but we're probably not going to get much done. We might learn a move or 2, but that's about it. This is the second level, Glitter Gulch Mine. And in here we have a set of springy shoes, but we do not know how to use them, and we won't get to use them for a few levels. So already we have stuff that we cannot do in this level. Those are running shoes, we can use those. Here is a warp pad, and we are actually going to do something very quick with these running shoes. We are going to come over and we are going to hit this switch. And you can run on the water with running shoes in this game. So hitting that switch, if we follow the water all the way down, will open a grate. And we now have something along the lines of like 10 or 15 seconds to get there. Oh no, 35. But it is a long way away. And so the running shoes, we can run across the water and follow the water all the way to that gate. So this is pretty easy to get done in the first few minutes of this level. And if we skip up over here, we can actually get here before the running shoes run out. They will run out. If you go the long way, they'll run out just a bit before you reach there. And we can jump down into this pool in Waterfall Cavern, which is this area of the level. And there's a Jiggy here for us. So that quick, we have a Jiggy, and I almost fell. Down there you will see a rock with Kazooie's face on it. We can't do anything with that for now. We need to move in order to break it, but we won't be learning it for a few levels. So we're going to exit through this door. And up here we have water storage. Not much to this area. There is a Jinjo on top of one of these silos that we can't get. We have to come out of another level to get here. We have a treble clef here for another 20 notes. The first 20 of this level. And over here we have another silo type thing, but we can actually get up this one. After grip grabbing, this one has a ladder on it. I think it's this one. I really hope it's not the other one. Yep, it is this one. And up here we will find a Cheeto page down in the bottom. So this is a Cheeto page. There is another Cheeto page right by the entrance that we didn't get, that I will be getting either in the next video or the video after it or something, but I will be getting it. And over there you can see there's a green Jinjo, but we have no way of getting to it for now. So we're going to move on. This is one of the 3 mine entrances, actually. There are 3 mine entrances throughout this level. I believe this is mine entrance number 3. Not quite sure. But we will be exploring it all. Oh no, that is mine entry 1. And down here we have another warp pad and a Mumbo Square with a Jiggy imprint on that rock. That is something we'll be getting to later. I don't know if there's much we can do with the little bit of time we have left. There's probably a Jinjo we can get if we follow the tracks. These tracks will get you all the way around the level from the beginning to the finish. And actually the Jinjo is another part of the level, so I'm not going to worry about it. We don't really have much time for much else, so I'm going to come up here and realize we can't go there yet. But it's not like I was going to do anything anyway. We're going to grab this Globo quick, and then I'm going to end the video. And I will see you guys in the next part. Thanks for watching.